Hey folks, it's Don Perkins with another quick and dirty review. Yes, more dice. Today we're looking at dim bones, and what these are an acrylic dice that are basically ivory-colored dice, and they're meant to mimic what old-timed, old-fashioned dice were. For those of you who know the history of dice used to be made out of, the typical materials were stone, wood, and bone. And bone dice tend to have unusual shapes. This is mimicking one of the shapes that was common, maybe exaggerating that shape a little bit, but these are pretty cool dice. Now, the detailing on them, they're just using the normal pip notation. You get 8 dice when you buy it, which is kind of nice. They're a little bit high for normal dice, but they are specialty dice. What's cool about these things is they stop. These dice don't roll. I don't know if you're getting a good view of that on the camera, but when I roll these, they just stop. And it's because if you look at them, you can see the surfaces are concave. So they've got concave surfaces with little points on the edge. And I'm going to see if we can get a close-up here. Let me adjust our focus. Again, this camera doesn't autofocus for video. I apologize. But oops, you can see that they're concave dice. They have points, and so the way that they are made, they roll and stop. They really don't get much roll at all. They're just kind of made to, and I'll just roll one, it stops. So very cool dice. Again, kind of a conversation piece. These are fair dice as far as I can determine. I haven't seen any problems with it. Manufacturing is not perfect. You can kind of see some of the lines. I mean, everything's smoothed out. They've been polished up, but you can kind of see some of the casting lines in them, and maybe that's intentional by the manufacturer. To me, it detracts a little bit. These are very, very light. I mean, they are really light. So people who prefer heavy dice may not like them, but I like dice that stop. These stop, so I'll forgive the weight problem because they stop. So, do I recommend them? Yeah, as long as you're not a person who just insists that your dice have to be heavy. These are great dice. They're cool. They're nice little conversation pieces. They only come in D6, so you're not going to find these in your RPG dice. But heck, a game of Warhammer with this would be kind of cool. So I'm recommending these. Have fun, and Don out.